on Savage Hutch 1, the channel that I actually revived. I had to update my phone number information and updating my username. It was previously Yang Yin Hut, Yang Yang Hut, but I updated to Savage Hutch 1, which is, I'm sure you saw that data tier list video on me roasting J Hill about the Michael Jordan to Bill Russells. That was a 50-minute video for that one on Savage Hutch 1, and that was a 41-minute video for my trivia updates on Savage Hutch 1, so I was able to resurrect my channel since I got 5 YouTubes. But either way, just want to get this video out and talking about what's going on in the gaming industry, and what console I'm going to get now is coming down to the wire because 8th generation is over after April 8th, so still debating if I get PS5 or Series S. Not going to be an easy task. As far as getting it, pretty much, or the ROG Ally, debating between those three, what's worth my better and what's not. But like I said, I have a half the store on PS4, but I have all the cross-gen games. So I told Demonte I'm still getting PS5, but I'm still debating because Sony still has nothing. You know, I have every game that I have in my digital library, but either way, it's between the Series S and the ROG Ally, the white one, and PS5. I decided to pick which one white console I want. They want to say, follow it, cause you know, Sony's still screwed because the console's like I said, the console's jailbroken. As I told you, I wasn't lying about it. I was telling nothing but the truth in the game. I've been telling everything I know about my reliable sources. That nothing but the truth, nothing but the truth in the game. Sony still has nothing. And they all cross-gen it. Okay, if they were next-gen only games, they would never did cross-gen for the later. They would have kept them on PS4 only if that was the case. And then the games they had them on, they would have just made all PS5 only. That would have made sense. For some, they made PS5, but now all of them are cross-gen, as I told you before. But I want to get Series S, but because, but no, I was meant to say but. Yeah, there we go. But like I said, it's tough because console prices have gone up as far as the new model for the Series. I didn't know I was going to get this used, obviously, but it's the way this is going, Diamante, since I know you're going to call me a fanboy and all types of things and all this stuff, but Sony's still screwed either way because they put themselves in some serious holes right now, but like I said before, like I said, between the Series S, between the Series S, the ROG Ally, and the PS5 discs. I have to debate here. The 8th generation is done after April 8th, so I was window shopping on eBay because I put money to the side for my console. I just had to debate which one's in my budget. I saw how much would they want for the PS5. This was the Slim they want $320. So I was like, okay, that's not bad. And then the Series S, they want about $250 for the Series S pre-owned model, and then the ROG Ally, they want about $200 something, almost $300 for the ROG Ally white one. So okay. Debating, I told him I'm debating here. It's like coming down to the wire because I had to make a decision. Not going to be an easy task here. I saw some of the pre-owned PS5s. They're in the 300s, so okay. And then I said the Series S is 250, so okay. And then I said the ROG Ally is 250, so okay. So all the pre-owned models. But the ROG Ally is new, and that's not pre-owned. That's new for that one. But it's okay. Got to make a decision here. So how much I need to sell for the PS5 this edition? Hey, Colton, the Grills, Y341 to Super Chat. What's up? What's up? Subscribe to you. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Either way, so I'm debating if I get PS5 this edition. I'm still debating if I get the ROG Ally. What's in my budget for how much I have to save. Because if I had got it new, I had to save about 400. 400 is too much to save up for. But because I think I told you in my video PS5 disposition, I told you I was still getting it, but when I told you I had to wait a while to get that, It's coming down to the wire, Bob. They got to make this a difficult decision, which won't be easy. Because Microsoft has everything. But the way this is going, because the Series S pre-owned model might go up in price too, possibly the pre-owned price of the Series might go up. It's a possibility the pre-owned price might go up. It's a possibility. Because in the 250s right now for all vendors on eBay, but it's possible the pre-owned model might go up too slightly. So it's going to be down to the ROG Ally and PS5 discipline. So I told them, you got your wish. What you do? Oh, they want to say, finally gone. You know Sony's still screwing either way if I get that PS5 Disc Edition. Because at least I had I had the digital library, and two, I have everything. So, hey, Alice McWani with the super chat, what's up, what's up? Hey, Preston Wilson, and hi, on two of my Twitch videos, super chat, what's up, what's up? Hey, Alyssa McWani with the super chat, what's up, what's up? But either way, so it's down to the ROG Ally. We know the Series S pre-owned price might go up eventually because a lot of people are buying them pretty much, and a lot of people are buying them in the RAM issue. So it's down to the ROG Ally or the PS5 Disc Edition. Still, the ROG Ally still Xbox to me either way. I love my handhelds, I really do. So, I mean, if you saw my videos on Unique Hutch, some of my videos on Savage Hutch 1, the channel that I resurrected, obviously. I'm sure y'all saw those videos too. Make sure you go to my channel, subscribe to me on Savage Hutch 1. That's my name for my old YouTube. That's on Super Duo 4. That's my name. That's Savage Hutch 1. Make sure you subscribe to me too, because I have over 80, so I almost at 100 subscribers on that channel. But either way, watch those two videos I made from yesterday and the other one I made on KBH Podcast yesterday, pun intended. But either way, so it's down to PS5 Disc Edition or the Xbox ROG Ally. Based off the what I see as far as the prices on eBay, it's okay. We know the Xbox Series S. It's going to go up in price again because even with our new regime doing very good, new regime for Microsoft doing so far. So it's down to the Xbox ROG Ally, the PS5 doing as well. So you got your wish. But I'm still getting the Xbox ROG Ally either way. But I'm still getting PS5 Disc Edition. I might have to get it now because by the time we move to my next location, I might have to get no choice but to get the Disc Edition. So instead of waiting until next year to get them out, to get the PS5 right now, because who knows if that price goes back up. If, I got it pre-owned. But either way, still getting the Xbox, obviously, but it'll be the ROG Ally. Because I'm still able to play Microsoft bid on the ROG because I love my handhelds either way. So got your wish them on. I got PS5 just for that. PS4 before it's done at the April 8th. But I can still play them because it's still a multiplayer box either way. But so I got PS5 this edition coming my way then. So it's coming down to the wire because I had to make a decision. I just said for it a few days, a couple weeks ago. So I already put some money to the side for it. So it's coming down to me getting the ROG Ally and the PS5 for this edition for, and the ROG Ally is still an Xbox either way because it has AMD and the suits on it, and I love the suits. But either way, so it's been one on the journey. I made 2 videos on Savage Hutch 1, so make sure you check out those videos too as well. But either way, like I said, it's coming down to the wire right now. We ordered the Surge S selling at a loss because of the software, which is still pretty good, as I told you about it before. So it's coming down to me getting PS5 Disc Edition and the ROG, and I'm still getting both either way. Just that PS5 Disc has to come my way first. I did want to say, finally, girl, finally. I said, oh. You know, Sony still screwed anyway. Because Sony still has nothing. And I have all the games. Most of the cross-gen, include one for Capcom included. So I might have to get PS5 Edition if you got the wish there long then. But I still wanted to get Microsoft either way because I had to get the ROG Ally. But that will come later. Then I found it in the 200s now, as far as the ROG Ally, and it's coming from, I think it says coming from Texas, and the other ROG for that same price, that $250 plus one's coming from Texas, and it's coming from, I think it said Georgia, where Jay Hilbert signs. But either way, you got your wish, got PS5, this was just coming my way. I got most of the games. The only game I have to buy is Tekken 8, Tekken 9, Black Ops 6, Black Ops 7. That's if I had the store space to install those games on PS5 Disc Edition. Cold War twice, but I got that one, Cold War, to my subscription service, and I got the game on sale, so they gave it to me for a free upgrade. They gave it to me with PlayStation Plus twice, and they gave it to me when I got the game on sale. That was my only overpay for Cold War, but then they gave it to me on sale for PlayStation Plus a while ago, so I had it twice. So so a PS5 disposition might come my way in the ROG Ally, so it's down to Microsoft as far as the ROG Ally, and which I got that new though, the ROG Ally new. But the PS5 did, I got that pre-owned. So you got your wish, them out there. Them I said, follow me, girl, follow me. I said, oh. Sony still screwing me away. Because Sony still has nothing. All I had to do is buy Tekken 8, Storm Connections. Once I do I'll be getting that game. That's the only issue with this, because I bet if I get it digitally or physically. I'm still debating if I get this game Storm Connections digitally or physically. Because if I get it physically, I won't be able to get it digitally. So, it's a difficult decision. So, still debate if I get Storm Connections digital or physical. I got them on my wish list on my cart and on Amazon right now. So debate if I get the discless edition, because I got the Storm Connections game physically. So, and my physical disc will be useless anyway. So, but I'll just finish the game on PS4 pretty much. But when I get the disc edition, all my other games are digital. So that'll be my only physical game I have to get the Storm Connections. But either way, only because the digital version of that game cost too much. And the game was supposed to have been $39.99, but the game's been out for almost 4 years now. 3.5 to this act. It won't be 3.5 until June, and it won't be 4 until November of this year. But either way, Sony still has nothing, bub. Even when I get that PS5 distance, you got your wish. I'm getting the Xbox ROG Ally too, as well. I'm getting both. Because I love my handhelds, I do. And I love the Seuss. So I follow the channel on YouTube either way. And I love AMD, obviously. So, still debating if I get Storm Connections. I'm still debating if I was getting the game physically or digitally. But either way, not going to be an easy task here. So, either way. So yeah, getting PS5 Distance Edition. And I have every cost-gen as the indie games, easy platinum games. So, and I finished most of the run and the fun, all the S-Mode fun games, and I finished most of the indie games as far as the remaining head-to-head, and I finished the whole saga. All the games I had to finish the remaining run. Only got 3 more run games left to finish on S-Mode, and the whole S-Mode saga is done. Only guess I had to finish them all these Bricks Part 1 and 2. Yes, I have to get Tekken 8, but that'll be on sale when I get that on PS5 Distance Edition. Still debating if I get Storm Connections digital or physical. Still debating, because the price is still really expensive. $60. This short should have been $40 for the original price, because the game's been out for 3 years now, and that's beyond ridiculous. The short should not be $60, but it still is. And so Sony's being petty right now. But that, and Ben, I never Sony's being petty right now with that. Either way, so but yeah, getting both consoles, but it's going to be the ROG Ally for one of them in PS5 Distance Edition, because we know the Series S price is going to go up. As far as the pre-owned one, I know it will, because a lot of people are going to be buying them. So it's down to PS5 Distance Edition and Xbox ROG. I love my handhelds. Either way. Kind of my cousin's going to say it's not an Xbox guy. I said, yeah, it is, Joe. But I got PS5 Distance Edition because I had the digital library. You got nothing without me. And I still loyal to that brand despite its issues. Way more loyal than you in the brand industry for the console industry. Still way more loyal because I've been buying my games and getting to my subscription service, pun intended. So I stood more loyal than you. I've been buying the games for all studios. And those all play anyways now, all platforms now. But either way, I know DMR's going to have a lot to say to me as far as what I did to him in 2022 as far as calling out for thou shalt not kill, but you know that was well-deserved smoke with Shigemura burning you to the crystal. That was well-deserved smoke. You know that. I know that. I didn't laugh at that death. That was a serious death, but not good for you because it was bound to happen anyway. So, either way. Either way, forgive me for giving you the smoke in 2019, but it was well deserved. Because you don't know what I've been through. Mentally and physically, damn all day on that. My father left me on a journey. Mac left me on a journey, even though I'm Batman for him, left me on a journey. Yeah. Yes. Hold up, guys. I'll be right back. Just a second. Yes. Oh. Wow. You got that? That one. Thanks, Alan. Either way. Okay, guys, I'm back. Just was talking to my aunt briefly. So I'm gonna trash away. Either way. So I told him all day, yeah, got PS5, this was just come away, but I got that pre-owned. On the most finally goes. Damn, what I've been through, bro. It's been a journey. Either way. So, getting both consoles, but the raw outcomes are way later on. That probably a Christmas gift once I start setting up for that order. Probably something I get the year after. So I flip out the PS5 from the year to this year because gotta hurry and get it before that price does go up. Cause who knows if they're gonna have the RAM in the middle of spring of the year after next. So got PS5 this edition coming my way, I guess. Well, they must say, follow it goes and he's still screwed. The Sony you knew is still dead either way. Either way. And I just wanted to get to apologize to Diamante what I've been through, bro, because it's been a journey. But I had to give you that smoke in 2022 and 2019, bro. It was well deserved. I know I apologize for calling you out on that, but that sin, if you defined $1,000 I could, you would have got 22 and a half years while parole, bro. One mental, maybe 2 mental. I think you just didn't want to ADHD. But either way, I apologize for that, bub. Wanted to do that in the video too. Wanted to apologize because it was honestly a lot of rage involved and had a terrible childhood. It just panned out to be better as of now, but apologize for that. So you got my apology on that. You know, you probably apologized to me in 2022 and 2019, pun intended. You probably won't forget what I did, but me either as well. But so I have PS5 Digital Edition coming my way. So I had to buy Tekken 8, still had to buy Blackout 6, Blackout 7. Storm Connections, digital or physically, depending on what they charter for the digital version. That depends what they charter. This game goes back on sale, then I buy digital version. But either way, so PS5 Digital is going to come my way then, I guess. And I had to buy PGA Tour 2K25 as well. The Hall of Fame edition that I'm on the cover on, obviously, Legend Forever Gold edition. That's another sport game I had to buy, and I hope I had the storage space installed on the wrestling games, if I had the storage space installed on the wrestling games. But either way, obviously. So, you got your wish there, man. I got PS5 digital, but I have way more games than you. Well, you probably got way more games from a digital standpoint and physical standpoint, but I had way more games digitally than you. But either way, PS5 digital just comes my way, so I wanted to apologize to them for what I did in 2022. But honestly, it needed to be called out. As far as you define Dawson, it was called out in 2019 first and then 2022, pun intended. Either way. Oh, the most finally calls, Sony's still screwed either way. Because Sony still has nothing. Even when I get those other games, I was going to get remaining fighting games I had to get on sale, and those easy platinum games, I was still going to buy outright. Sony's still screwed. But if you saw my PSN profile, the amount, which I'm sure you already got the app on your phone, I have way more trophies than you now. on 2 of my 5 PSNs. Other 5 I have 2, or 2 of the 5 I have way more trophies than you. And my other 3 I'm about to catch on my other 3. I'm almost at 6,000 trophies, but as you saw my PSN profile on Savage Hutch 1, I was in when I made that video yesterday as well. So yeah, by the time I finish all those easy platinum games, I'm ahead of you by almost 1,500 trophies, and I'm ahead of you by almost like 800 trophies on Furry Kingdom. But I know you're gonna ask, I'm not getting all these platinums, Kyle. I was like, why? You don't teach that, Kyle. Like, all this. How you get all these platinums, man? I mean, how you found these games? Trust me when I tell you the amount of thing. When it comes to the indie games, you could have gave these games a chance, but you would have probably had more platinums by now. I know you just got 3 right now, but you could, if you had just gave any of these indies a chance, you probably would have been at double-digit platinums by now. You probably been where I was years ago. You probably been at 20 or 30 platinums. It would have took you some time to get there, though, because your unearned trophies is almost at 12,000 trophies, bub. Which I told you that in your PSN profile when I saw that on my phone when I was showing my PSN profiles, all 5 of them pretty much. You have 12,000 unearned trophies. That's a lot of cleanups you're going to have to do. That's going to take you more time involved. But either way, 21 minute video will keep the rank going, I guess, obviously. But either way. Yeah, I got PS5 this edition coming my way. I know Dylan said, finally gone. I said, You don't know how bad I want to get Microsoft Dylan. I'm still getting the ROG Ally either way. So, either way, I had both on because my ROG Ally is an Xbox. Much of my cousin Joe want to say it's not. It is. It is. The ROG Ally is an Xbox. But he likes it or not. Either way. So I got PS5 this edition. You got your wish. What do you do? I said, finally, God, the comeback returns. But, yeah. But it's a Def Jam, man. If you know about that song from, what was the name of that song I was listening to on Spotify when we returned? That never gets old. Either way. So, yeah. Gonna miss playing on the PS4, buzz. So, but I have all the. I still had to go to the PlayStation Store on PS4 because, I'm getting PS5 this edition. As of now, I have no choice. The 8th generation's done at the April 8th, so I said to go to PlayStation with the PlayStation 5, so it's not as unique as the PlayStation 4. So it's starting to get in terms of getting the cross-gen games. It's not as unique as the PS4, so it's starting to get the cross-gen games. So I rely on the PS4 store for the PS5 store. PlayStation Store because is not as unique as the PS5. The PS5 is way more unique. This is search a game. A game you want to get on sale, you have to go to the other part of on the back or just to look it up, and so that's too difficult, man, to do. But either way. So yeah, one hell of a journey, guys. Been finishing a lot of games here. Oh, my Henny too. Henny trolling all his games. He's been grifting, but I told him if we was playing we was playing Henny right now in the fight, any of the fight games, Tekken 8 or wrestling. Since we do play the wrestling with ones that play 2K and other friends play 2K, he would have griffed. And if I had the money to get Series S, which prior to Series S, as far as the promo is going to go up, which we already know it's going to go up eventually, he would have got knocked out because he would have been scripting and trolling people just because he didn't want to throw no punch. That's when he made with a junior personality for good reason. So like I said, Henny grifts in his games, and you know it. And Demon already know. I told him this. He grifts in his games, bro. He grifts. He grifts. He know it, and he knows it. I know it. He don't play in a winning fighting game. If Demon was playing Henny and Tekken, if he had ran into Henny and Tekken, Demon would have beat him fair and square. Same way he would have done on Mortal Kombat XL, fair and square. No grabs with low health. You knew that was coming though. Demon would touch you out of it, and that's the L1 R1 button. Because that's the thing you had to do your X-ray, obviously. The buttons you had to do your X-ray with, obviously. So, yeah, he would have touched you right out of it faster than you can blink. And that was really in Mortal Kombat XL, but it wasn't. There didn't do no flips in Mortal Kombat XL. No flips at all. That was too many flips and too many grabs. And Henny would have lost to Demonte in Mortal Kombat XL. Guaranteed. Either way, just want to go on this rant, obviously. But got PS5 disposition because we don't know if the Series S is going to exist because they might phase out the 9th generation. That console only because the Sony had lost because of the software, and they moved on from that because the 10th generation is about to start soon. So I told him it might not be no PS6 still because Sony still has nothing. And they were relying on and I've been telling you nothing but the truth, damn on it again. I've been telling you nothing but the truth here in the gaming industry. I've been telling you nothing but the truth. Trust me when I tell you, Sony still has nothing. The industry has changed on y'all end because of lack of mismanagement on y'all end. The point Jeff Key is taking some backlash too, brother. And I hate Jeff Key. I hate him. I'm sure you don't like him, but I used to like him at one point. I hate him now. They hate him ever since he rated the last two Game of the Year award. But I hate him ever since. Since then, I hate him now. I really do. I really do. Either way, we got PS5 disposition coming. I already put money to the side for it, so I had to save about 300 plus. Not gonna be an easy task there. Either way. So yeah. Thanks for all those close friend requests too on PSN, guys. I really appreciate it indeed, you know. Cause I was on 2,000 friends limit mark on Espagori 10. I'm almost at my 2,000 friends when I first came less than 288 friends away, 266 friends away to the exact. I'm less than 700 friends away from adding more friends to get the 2,000 super duo and 1,500 something away from adding more friends on Muscogee before I got a church and JJ Gamer Tag soon. Soon I get to it when I get the time. By the way, you know, Super Texas 64. I'm only at 115, but I gotta add more friends on that one too as well. To the friend request, the close friend request, I appreciate it. By the way, I'm sure they might have made some more friends too. Yeah, there's some of my friends that knew my voice well from 2019 and 2022, especially when I gave them the Naruto comeback video on that one, the Friends Forever one on that one. Either way, either way. So PS5 this is coming my way, but so I told him on Sony still has not, but told him on I've been telling you the truth. I've been telling you the truth. Again, I have not been lying to you here. Sony has nothing. We can talk about it. I told him we can talk about the game industry as long as we don't get heated about it. But you're gonna have your opinions. We're gonna have mine too. What else is new? At least, unlike you, my cousin will be too opinionated, and he would try to run his mouth in the game industry, and then I ask for that on my cousin's end either. Either way, either way. So, but back on my meds now, dear Monte as well. Back to therapy now. Different therapist, but I'm probably by the time we move, we're not going to different therapists and different primary care doctor, pretty much, and different doctor pretty much. As far as what you call 'em. Be back in voc rehab, but I won't be put out this time because I'm back on my meds. So there should be no excuses on that now. Um, Either way, we'll have PS5 edition, but I'll have the ROG Ally as well because I love my handhelds. And I love Asus and love AMD like that. Just followed the channel just a few minutes ago, by the way. So, AMD just now, by the way. Either way, telling me to get PS5 this continues. The 8th generation is starting to wind down, guys, as well. But I can say I finished half my backlog and it's still empty. The rest of them just my indie games I just bought it with cost gen, but either way. So, almost 30-minute minute, keep the run going, I guess, obviously. Either way. So, PS5 disposition. I know my aunt's going to say Dutch. I know my aunt Lisa's going to say Dutch was getting that response. I want to based off what I see for the prices, like this stuff, because things have gone up, you know. So let's go ahead and get the PS5 disposition. Either way, but I closed the door. Second guys. Either way, because we know the PS5. The Series S pre-owned price is gonna go up too. So because the pre-owned might go up because of the software and a lot of people are buying them. So I got to stick to PS5 Discs Edition. Stick to my Sony loyalty for now, and then get the Xbox ROG Ally later, on the year after. Either way, sorry about that. I had to fix my blanket. Either way, so but I only got it because I still loyal to Sony for this song since 2004. So either way, PS5's coming my way. This is edition, but I'm debating if I get Storm Connect digitally or physically. Because if I get it physically, I won't be able to get it digital. I got the physical disc version of it, so missed the opportunity to get the Storm Connection digitally if I get it physically. But either way, so you know, so yeah, got PS5 disc edition coming my way. It And I most likely will get the ROG Ally, the white one, the Game Pass Premium. But either way. Sony still has nothing. I told you Sony still has nothing of my interest that interests me other than the games I represent, my style, the games I grew up on. But either way. So minute keep the grind going, I guess honestly. But either way. So the digital library from my PS5 disc, I can carry that over. All my cloud saves are still there. I got a lot of save data too. That the transfer, it's gonna take a minute to transfer that save data. They got almost 3 gigabytes of save data, but that equals up to times the megabyte. If you know what the says, that's gonna be a lot of save data. But either way, I finished a lot of games on 5 my PSN, so hopefully my library on Spotify on Cyberpunk 11 shows up because it's still not showing up on there. It's starting to show up slowly. It's taking its time because all the updates on Spotify didn't show my library on Cyberpunk 11 on Spotify. Music pretty much, but it showed all my other libraries on my other 4 Spotify's. But either way. So yeah, I got PS5 discs. I know my aunt's gonna say, I thought you were getting the Xbox. I said, oh, it's based off what I see for those prices on eBay for Supreme. They're gonna push those up too, but so they're forcing me to get Sony, and I'll stick to Sony for right now at least. I can still get Xbox, but it would have to be the ROG Ally. It'd be the white one. Cause it comes with Game Pass Premium, which I was gonna get, and we could Ultimate. Who knows if Ultimate's gonna go up? And I think it will. Not right now. Probably will. Maybe. I don't know yet, but that's just guessing right now. But either way. So yeah. Put the end of the era on PS4 pretty much, and then stick to PS5. I guess this was edition. So at least I have all the games, unlike my cousin Joe here. Kind of all the cost-gen ones. Couldn't want to do the free-to-plays and everything else, and the games I got on sale and everything else. So, the whole S-Mobile saga is already done. I just had to finish the last 3 run games. The remaining 3 run games, and then only ones I had to finish Brick Part 1 and 2 once I bought Bricks Part 1 eventually. And I have all the S-Mobile games. The whole S-Mobile saga is brought out from that store. So, yeah, it's been one hell of a journey. Finishing games, unlike Henny here. He continues to grow because I saw it on his account on PSN on the app. He's played a lot of newer games, but he only got 1 trophy. He's only popped the trophy, and he's growth ever since. And for the newer games, obviously, which is not good. I saw his build, Dynamite 3, The Beast Within was a great game. Dynamite 2 was that. Nah, actually, that. Werner was a great game. I hyped it up better than you did, though. Because I do play Warner Brothers. You better take Warner Brothers seriously. Lots of Dynamite Beats. Dynamite games, any pun intended. You better take those games seriously. So what say you on that? You better even a gamer. So what say you on that too? Any pun intended. Either way, give him some smoke on that too in this video too, pun intended. Either way, Sony still has nothing, as I told you about it before. But I just don't want to talk about him in the gaming industry because just want to talk to him about the gaming industry. Just had to be nice about it while being ignorant, as long as it doesn't get heated. Sony still has nothing. Onto this. I've been absolutely telling the truth, not lying about the game industry. The game industry has changed. Either way. So they got PS5 discs, but all I had to do is buy Tekken 8, strong connections, digital or physical, depending on what I get. If I get it physically, that's going to be a mess for that game digitally. So debating still. If I get this game in all period, I got it in my cart on Amazon, so I'm debating if I get this game digital. I'm debating. Either way, if I finish it physically, then I probably won't be able to get it digitally. Not unless they give me the free upgrade. Now, if that physical version give me the free upgrade to the digital code for PS4, that would be a bonus of good. What they do, I don't have to make a strong connection again. For the digital version of that disc, because if it's a physical, they're probably giving a digital version of that. Because most physical disc versions come with the digital code for the PS5 discs for certain games, kind of strong connections and good. So, if they give me the digital version for that code, that's pretty awesome. I don't have to worry about buying it digitally. I just have to put the code in there and it installs, and then there you go. Either way. So, yeah, I got PS5 disc edition. I got Xbox Raw Ally coming on. I love my handhelds. I love AMD, but I love AMD's done with Microsoft here. I love AMD, but I do. And I love ASUS. But now the tablet that I'm getting, that'll be later on in the summertime. Somewhere around the summertime. Somewhere around there. Tablet, the tablet I got on my Amazon wish list is Android 15 operating system. It's going to cost me $45 even. But that's the only one I know that's close to 5-star because all the other tablets had 3.8 out of 5 or less because of lack of people buying them, either they're getting it, my store is getting dinged up, and other reasons why people not buying tablets under the 5-star review. And when I saw those at the latest offers of Android 15, it was the one that was 4 out of 5 stars. Okay, I buy that one. It's gonna cost me $45 when I get that later on in the springtime. Later on in the middle of spring, beginning of summertime is what I meant to say. But either way, so yeah, PS5 discs coming my way, and then the raw ammo comes later on this year, probably the year after. Either way, so gonna have both consoles, but I know Joe's gonna say the Xbox for ours is not an Xbox for so yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Don't stop with me with that point. Don't stop with me with that point. Indeed, it is an Xbox. If you know about AMD, I found the channel on my YouTube that just 3 minutes ago. AMD works for Microsoft now. So I told you we can talk about what's going on again, as long as it doesn't get heated. If I talk to my cousin Joe about the game industry, it's gonna get heated between me and him. Cause he took full advantage of my kindness, he mistook my kindness for weakness, pretty much. So I know it's gonna get heated between me and him in the game industry. It's gonna get heated between me and him and my Uncle John in the game industry. If I talk to him about VCU, be nice about giving his takes and opinions about it, but either way. At least it won't get heated between me and him in the game industry, but between me and my cousin Joe and my Uncle John Father, but it's gonna get heated between me and him and all three of us, but either way. It's gonna get heated between all three of us, but either way. So got PS5 disc edition coming my way. Could be the end of the 8th generation. Yeah, I know. I told him, oh yeah, I know what else is new. So gonna have the Xbox Raw Ally. Gonna have both my handheld as an Xbox and PS5 disc edition. So both 9th generation stuff. So gonna be a great journey of gaming again, but on the 9th generation console. Forgot the name of that project. The DMR right there. Tell me what the name of that project is. But I forgot the name. I know exactly what I just forgot off the top of my head. I know the project of the name of the project of the 9th generation. I just forgot that fast. I know what the one for Microsoft is Project Scarlet, but either way. So yeah, almost 40-minute build, close to 40 minutes. Right going, I guess, honestly, anyway. So okay, guys, in the video right there. Another video's coming in a few minutes. In a few minutes, obviously. Just want to get this video out, obviously. Give me my PSNs on PS5 this and I'm actually getting that now. Got flip-flop to Microsoft now. Flip-flop because Microsoft might push with the pre-owned consoles eventually because a lot of people are buying new and the pre-owned for both. So give my PSN for PS5 this edition, Explorer 2, Prairie Kingdom. Also, I'll be playing Tekken Online on 3 of those 5 PSNs for Tekken Online. Super Duo 4, Muscat EC4, that's all from my PSNs. Notify me on IG, on Instagram. IG is the shorter term. Obviously, WB Legend 2, Kyle to my merch meta on Instagram, and notify me on Hachikanami on Instagram. That's all 3 of my Instagrams. Notify me on TikTok, TikTok 1, over 2,000 followers on that, over 1,100 followers on that. And on Lemon Queen 3 on regular TikTok, regular OG TikTok. Almost 600 files on that, almost 100 friends and 100 files on that. Kind of my family members and everything else included. So you notify me on TikTok. Notify me on Twitch, Gamer Hutch 6, Prairie King, Barry McKell Roth, once I update the phone number for that Twitch account, by the way. And Cyber Lumberman, years later, but this on a new era of Twitch because my old one I couldn't access to my phone number, changing by the way. So you got all my Twitches, you got all my Pearsons, you got all my IGs, get my Facebooks, my old main name spelled backwards. You'll see the Heaven and Hell AI picture from Dreamstime. I usually change my Heaven and Hell ones every time. I had the other one for almost 6 months. I changed it again, as you can see in the background on Facebook. It might be the way. Get my YouTubes. Savage Hutch 1 on my channel that I resurrected. News Frontiers 2. The name I changed was originally News Hutch 1, but I changed to News Frontiers 2. Unique Hutch. Esper vs. Madness vs. PS6 Matrix and KBH Podcast. All 5 my YouTube channels. Notify me on Spotify, Cyberpunk 11. Arcade Hutch. Raise Power 2. Xbox Madness, all digital PS6, all digital, and Face Hutch 12, which is my meta one for Spotify for my royalty account. But either way, all 5 of my Spotify, so you notify me on those 2. If I'm on PS5 Discs Edition as well. Okay, guys, in the video right there. But if you like my rambles and rants in the gaming industry, come to my YouTube channel from 7Hutch1, which I have close to 100 subscribers on that one. I'm at 85, and I've got this go more subscribers since I resurrected that channel. Notify me on KVH Podcast. If you like my rambles and rants in the gaming industry, plus having both consoles in the wrong ally, that's why it's wrong ally white. PS5 distances. You notify me in the game industry about me roasting Henny in the fighting game industry. You notify me about roasting Jalen and Patrick in the party LeBron fanboy for the Michael Jordan's pun intended in the sports game industry and sports reality industry. Then you notify me about the other industry pun intended. If you like my rounds, when I come to my YouTube, and I'll give Jalen Patrick and Henny in the fighting game industry, and then Jalen Patrick also LeBron for the smoke, and Henny in the smoke with Catcom, and then anybody else to smoke for us. What's going on in all sports plus mention was here pointing to you notify me on that there. Okay guys, in the video right there. This was a great long rant round, so stay tuned for the next video. This one will probably be longer as well after this one, obviously. Yeah. This is stay tuned for the next one. It's gonna end in a few seconds. This is